Welcome back to our channel, where the only thing we love more than scaring you is telling you how to be prepared for every situation, including those creepy ones. Today we're going to share with you 3 true horror stories that have terrified everyone who has heard them. So grab some popcorn, turn off all your lights, snuggle up in a blanket because these terrifying tales are coming your way. Before we dive into today's stories, we'd like to thank you for being a part of our community. We've got something special planned for 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not already, please subscribe now. As a token of our appreciation, we're giving away some fun goodies to subscribers, and you could be one of the lucky recipients. Just make sure you stay until the end of the video to find out how. Now let's begin. Story 1. The Haunted House. Imagine you're moving into your new home, excited to start fresh, unaware of the chilling history that awaits you. That is exactly what happened to a small family when they moved into an old house on the outskirts of a quiet town. They had no idea the house was hiding a dark secret. But soon after they moved in, they started experiencing weird and scary stuff. Their lives turned upside down when their youngest daughter pointed toward a corner in the living room and said, "Who's that man?" The parents dismissed it as a child's fantasy, but their daughter insisted, "That man has no face." Little did they know that what seemed like a story from their child's imagination was actually the beginning of their nightmare. The sightings continued, always at night. The girl would point to the same spot and say, "The faceless man is hiding over there." Though the parents didn't believe in ghosts, they couldn't shake off the feeling that someone was watching them. The tension built up until one fateful night when the father finally saw the ghost. He awoke in the middle of the night and saw the faceless man standing by their daughter's bed. The ghost was tall and thin with long, dirty hair covering his face. He seemed to be whispering something to the sleeping girl. The father couldn't help but feel a chill down his spine, and he quickly went back to sleep, hoping it was all just a dream. But the next morning, he found his daughter crying. When he asked her why she was upset, she told him, "The mean man tried to take me away last night." Her innocent words sent shivers down his spine. He hugged her tightly, promising to protect her. From then on, the father became vigilant, staying awake every night to watch over his daughter. But the ghost seemed to disappear, only showing himself occasionally in the mirrors or at the end of their daughter's bed. The ghost was always trying to communicate with them, but they couldn't understand what he wanted. One night, unable to take it anymore, the parents packed their things and left the house in the middle of the night. They never looked back. Since then, the house has been empty, not a single soul daring to move in. Some say the ghost is still haunting the house, waiting for his next victim. Story 2. The Last Call. This terrifying tale comes from a Reddit user who shared her horrifying experience of receiving a mysterious call while walking alone at night. Imagine you're just minding your own business, strolling through the dimly lit streets, completely engrossed in your thoughts. You pull out your phone to check the time, or maybe return a text message when suddenly it rings. Startled, you look at the screen and see an unknown number. Do you answer or ignore it? Well, the young woman decided to answer the call, not knowing it would lead to a terrifying ordeal. On the other end, all she could hear was heavy breathing. The hairs on her arms stood on end as she tried to make sense of the sound. Just when she was about to hang up, a raspy whisper broke the silence. "I'm right behind you," it said. Fear surged through her, and she turned around quickly, scanning the empty street behind her. But there was no one there. Heart pounding, she continued walking, trying to convince herself it was just a prank call. She quickened her pace, eager to reach her destination and put the unsettling encounter behind her. But as she walked, she couldn't shake off the feeling that she was being watched. Then the unthinkable happened. She felt a tap on her shoulder, and when she turned around, she found herself face to face with a man she didn't recognize. He was tall and broad, his face hidden in the shadows, and a sinister smile played on his lips. Before she could scream, he grabbed her and everything went black. The next morning, her phone was found lying on the sidewalk, its screen shattered, but there was no sign of her. The police searched for her everywhere, but she had vanished without a trace. Even her closest friends and family were baffled. They described her as a responsible young woman who wouldn't just run away. The case remains unsolved, leaving everyone to wonder what happened to her and who was that mysterious man on the phone. Story 3. Room 313. Imagine you on a trip and you need a place to rest your head for the night. You check into a hotel, get your key card, and head to your room. But wait, you notice that there's one room that's off limits. Room 313. People say it's haunted, cursed, or maybe even the entry to hell. You think it as just an old wives' tale until you decide to spend the night in that room yourself. It's like a dare. So you check in, close the door, lock it twice just in case, and turn off all the lights. Suddenly, you hear a loud knock. You open the door cautiously, but there's no one there. Confused, you close the door again, but the knocking continues. What's going on? You check the other side of the door, but there's nothing there either. Then you realize it's not coming from the hallway, it's coming from inside the room. The whole place feels cold and heavy like a tomb. You try to ignore it, but the sound keeps getting louder. You can't take it anymore. You rush to the window, fling it open, and jump onto the fire escape. As you climb down, you can hear the knocking still going on. You look back at the room, but it's pitch black and silent now. Finally, you can catch your breath. Everything seems normal now. The room looks just like any other hotel room, but you can't stay there. The whole experience was too much for you. You check out and flee the premises. So when you travel, beware of room 313. You never know what secrets it holds. Some people say it's just a figment of the traveler's imaginations, but others claim there's something really creepy going on there. The truth is, it's up to you to decide. Well, there you have it. 3 true horror stories that will leave you up at night. Which one scared you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos. We hope you had a spectacular Halloween. And to celebrate, we're giving away some cool goodies to our subscribers. It's our way of saying thanks for being part of our community. Here's how it works. Leave a comment on this video sharing which story freaked you out the most. Make sure you include a valid email address in your comment so we can contact you if you win. Now, here's another exciting announcement. We're super close to reaching our goal of 1,000 subscribers, and you can be part of this amazing journey. So if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and join our growing community. We've got lots of spooky surprises planned as we approach 1,000 subscribers, so don't miss out on the fun. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and sweet dreams.